In an era where prophecies and mysteries enveloped the Promised Land, a feminine, enigmatic, and beautiful figure emerged from the shadows of history. Her name was Abishag, the young woman from Shunem, whose beauty was celebrated throughout Israel. But who was Abishag? A mystery never before revealed about this woman who served King David in his final days is about to be unraveled, offering a new perspective on the final events of biblical history. Join this journey, where each revelation leads us to a deeper understanding of the divine plan and the true nature of Abishag. But before we continue, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel, activating the bell so that you receive the next content firsthand and continue increasing your biblical knowledge. In Jerusalem, the palace atmosphere was charged with the weight of history and the whispers of those seeking power. Abishag, brought from Shunem, stood out not only for her beauty, but also for her aura of mystery. While caring for King David, her presence was like a balm for the aged monarch, whose vigor had been consumed by time and the battles of his long life. The Bible reports that, despite her proximity to the king, Abishag and David did not share intimacy. This detail, often relegated to a footnote in history, was actually a revealing sign of Abishag's true role. Within the walls of the palace, Abishag was more than just a mere servant. She was a shrewd observer, witnessing the machinations and power struggles that bubbled around the throne. Rumors in the corridors spoke of her wisdom, a wisdom that transcended her youth and beauty. These rumors reached the ears of Solomon, David's wise heir. Intrigued, Solomon sought Abishag's company, looking in her words for some guidance or insight that could help him in his future reign. The death of Adonijah, one of David's sons who aspired to the throne and desired Abishag as a wife, was a turning point in history. This event not only consolidated Solomon's power, but also intensified the enigma surrounding Abishag. Adonijah's desire for her was not just a longing for love or companionship. It was a strategic move to claim a connection to David's throne. Solomon's rejection of this request and the subsequent execution of Adonijah highlighted Abishag's peculiar status, making her a figure of immense interest and speculation. As the narrative unfolds, the mystery around Abishag deepens. A surprising discovery occurs when a group of archaeologists in Jerusalem finds an ancient scroll hidden in the ruins of a forgotten temple. The scroll, dated from Solomon's time, contains writings that shed new light on Abishag's life. The writings reveal that Abishag was not just a caretaker of the king, but a woman endowed with prophetic visions and eschatological revelations. Her predictions, encoded in metaphors and parables, spoke of future kingdoms and disasters, of the rise and fall of nations. Solomon, known for his insatiable quest for wisdom, valued Abishag's words, seeing in them a guide to rule his people with justice and discernment. The most surprising revelation, however, was in Abishag's connection to the Song of Solomon itself. The scrolls suggested that Abishag might have been the inspiration for the enigmatic female figure celebrated in Solomon's poems. This connection offered a completely new perspective on the relationship between Abishag and David's court, indicating that her influence extended far beyond what was imagined. As the veil of mystery lifts over Abishag's life, we understand that her story transcends the simple lines of a biblical account. Abishag's journey, from a young woman of Shunem to an influential figure in David's court, is a testament to the intertwining of the divine with the mundane, of power with humility, and of prophecy with human reality. Abishag, in her essence, emerges as a potent symbol of divine connection, a bridge between heaven and earth. Her visions, revelations, and the wisdom she shared with Solomon were not mere coincidences or the product of a sharp intellect. They were, indeed, manifestations of divine providence. Through her life, we witness how mysterious designs can operate through seemingly insignificant individuals, influencing the course of history in ways that often remain invisible to most. Abishag's story also illustrates how the destiny of a single person can reflect and affect the destinies of many. Her presence in David's court was not mere chance, but a fundamental piece in the political and spiritual chessboard of the time. Her life, intertwined with the destinies of David, Solomon, and Adonijah, demonstrates how the threads of human fate are intricately woven, connecting kings and commoners, men and women, the old and the young, in a divine tapestry. Moreover, Abishag reminds us that in the most obscure figures of history, in the shadows and silences, there are deep layers of truth waiting to be discovered. Her story is an invitation to look beyond dominant narratives, to seek out the unsaid, the forgotten, the marginalized. She challenges us to question established perceptions and recognize that behind every face and every story, there is a wealth of experiences and wisdom that shape the world in countless ways. Thus, Abishag's story ends, but her legacy endures, challenging generations to look beyond appearances, to seek wisdom in the most unlikely sources, and to recognize the hand of providence in the most subtle details of life. In Abishag, we find a mirror for our own search for meaning and connection, a reminder that in every life there is an extraordinary story waiting to be told. I hope you enjoyed the content, and I'm glad to know that you wish to delve deeper into biblical knowledge. If you like this content, leave your like, subscribe, and activate the bell so that you receive notifications of the new videos that will come.